Lays it. Test. Test. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's matchup between the Kearney Bearcats and the Columbus Discoverers here in Bearcat Sports Network. Brought to you at First National Bank in Omaha. My name is Robert Goff. Sorry, here we have some microphone issues here.
And my name is Alyssa Epler, and I will be running you guys' producer computer, which is our scoreboard and everything like that. We have our wonderful camera operators. We have Alex Lane, who is running our
probably floor camera.
Our floor camera. I was about to say downstage.
And Asher Salisbury, he's going to run me our main camera. Again, my name is Robert Goff here. I'm the advisor here. Welcome aboard here on the Strive Sports Network show here. We're about ready to get started here. We're going to have the national anthem going in a few seconds here. We're going to kick our audio out as playing our national anthem here at Kearney High. And we're back here again for starting lineup and player introductions here between the Columbus Discoverers and the Kearney Bearcats. This hack matchup here. Columbus is back into the hack this year. And we're introducing right now the Columbus Discoverers. Number 20 for Columbus, Alyssa DeRoe.
And a number 11, Carly Gedeke.
And number 23, Addie Kudrow. And number 24, Jaylee Adams-Tolles. And number 32, Logan Kappels. Right now,
we have the intro video for the girls basketball team going on.
Yep. The lights kicked out. You see it there? Girls intro video is going in right now for the girls coming up here.
It's a wonderful video.
Yep. And they'll have the player introduction for the Bearcats.
Goff, do you know who made that video? Because I want to give them a huge shout out because they did an amazing job on that.
That's a nice one there. And starting lineup here. And Lady Bearcats be introduced now. Lineup first up, number 2, 5'7" sophomore, Tatum Rusher. Number 13, 5'7" junior, Kirsten Garner. Number 23, 5'10" senior, Aspen Rusher. And a 6' senior, number 33, Sydney Province. And a 6' senior, number 40, Lily Novacek. Those are the starters for the Bearcats. Head coach for the Bearcats in his second year, Kyle Fletcher. And we're about ready here for the tip-off. there we go. With Alyssa had some technical difficulties. You're watching there. Alyssa, who's really, really good with our computer setup kind of changed on you a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit changed on there. She was like,
I am learning and I'm adapting.
Yeah. Sydney on the tip-off here. Controlled by the Discoverers. Bring the ball up court here, point guard for the Discoverers. Looks like I can't see number
22 has the ball.
Yep, number 11.
Passing off to number 20. So 11 to 32.
Yep. Let's see, 11 here. You're going to go to Cardi Gedke.
From 32 back to 20.
Yeah, kicking around here. Bearcats in a man-to-man offense. Columbus is kind of poking around, seeing what they can figure out here. Ball moving around there. Nice cut. Try to get it. 22 on the cut there, Ellie Thompson. No good there. Traveling call. Well, the Discoverers first turnover of the game. Bearcats ball. Taking out will be Sydney Province, senior, throwing in also running the offense for the Bearcats. Number 13, junior Kirsten Garner. Kirsten's a 2-year starter there. Actually, very experienced Bearcat lineup.
Yes.
4 of the 5 Bearcats on the court are 2-year starters. Actually, Aspen Rush, I believe, is a 3-year starter. Novacek might be a 3-year starter.
Yeah.
But 4 of the 5 started last year, so a lot of experience came back for Coach Kyle Fletcher this year.
That'd be great for him.
Yes, actually, the only new Bearcat starter is number 2, Tatum Rusher. Sophomore. Both guards for the Bearcats are sophomore and junior. The 3 mids are all seniors. The Bearcats have some depth issues. I'm not sure. Interior lines are older. Nice inside move by number 24, Jaylee Adams Tolles for the first basket of the game. And back in, Lily Novacek. Nice in pass. Okay. Bearcats in a press. A little bit of, not quite a press, a little pressure on the ball handlers. 2-2, Bearcats Discoverers, early first quarter. Glad you guys tuning in here to our Strive Sports Network, Bearcat Sports Network here, brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha. Oh, that's a 5-second call. Nice defense by Novacek. Get that 5-second call. Second turnover of the game for the Discoverers. Looks like the Discoverers are kind of in a 2-3 zone. Yep, 2-3 zone for the Discoverers. Kind of daring the Bearcats shoot threes. Province outside. And Province will shoot, chip up. Skip pass crosshair, Garner for 3.
Oh, and it's just, and it hits in and scoops out.
Kind of bounced around the rim a little bit, kicked out. No good. Bringing it back up for the Discoverers, Gedke, number 11. Bearcats playing a high-pressure man-to-man. Nice in-pound pass. Oh, Province with a beautiful block. And she's going to touch it out. Sydney Province, number 33, with a block over the top here. Good all ball there. Good job of Sydney. Just couldn't corral it out. Tipped off out of bounds. Discoverers ball. Throwing in for the Discoverers. Looks like it's
number 20.
Yep, number 20 there. Alyssa DeRoe. Ellie Thompson.
For 2.
Number 22, Ellie Thompson for 2.
And Aspen Rusher just made a basket.
Yeah, quickly back in Aspen. Nice basket. High tempo game here.
Very high tempo game.
Yep, both teams kind of get it. Go shoot.
Looks like there was a pass to Province, and she couldn't quite get the ball back in the court.
Yeah, no, Novacek.
Oh, Novacek, my bad.
Kind of threw it deep there. Novacek tried to get in, and not quite getting crowded there. So, the first Bearcat turnover of the game. A little pressure up there. No, nice pass. Nice job here. Nice ball moving around. Number 24. That's Jayla Adams Tolles. Nice ball movement for the Discoverers. Get that 2 points. Discoverers lead early here, about halfway through the first quarter of action, 6-4. Glad you guys are tuning in. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you at First National Bank of Omaha. Kearney High School is a proud member of the Strive Sports Network. Over 150 schools proud. Strive Sports, bringing the stories to you. Kirsten Garner running the offense at the top of the Bearcats. Number 13, kicked over Tatum Rusher.
Hunter pitches it over to Gardner. And
yeah, Gardner came out. It's kind of more, actually, I thought of a 2-3 zone. It's kind of more for Columbus, more of a matchup zone. Rusher with a nice drive, in for two. Ashford Rusher, second basket game. 4 points for Rusher now. 6-6. Rusher with 4. And number 24, J. Adams Tolles for Discoverers with 4. A lot of ball movement, a lot of around, not a lot of set pieces. Oh, first 3-point shot away for the Discoverers. Off the front edge of the rim. Battle for the ball. Scrambled.
The Discoverers will take it.
Yep.
Looks like there's another fight for the ball.
It was. And I think they're going to call a double dribble. Got a little battling for the ball. Referee's going to let them play. In for the Bearcats, number 1. In for the Bearcats, number 1, Maddie Province. And was it number 45, Kaylee Hatcher?
Yes.
Okay, number 45, Kaylee Hatcher. Kind of missed that one there. We got Kaylee Hatcher over there. Someone's not quite working on our video scoreboard here. Our scoreboard's not quite functioning right. Oh, Aspen Rusher, nice step through, and it rolls around and drops.
Always the suspense is the best part of the game.
Absolutely, kind of hanging on the edge of that rim there and kind of dropped down. 6 points now for Rusher. Bearcats lead 8-6. 2:20 remaining in the first quarter. Again, welcome to Kearney High School. Foul there.
On number 1, Maddie Province.
Yep, foul on Maddie Province. As aggressor. That is the first team foul on the Bearcats. The Discoverers have none. Except the refs kind of let them play here a little bit. Again, welcome here to Kearney High School. 2:17 remaining in the first quarter. 8-6 on this kind of early evening game. Not even 5 o'clock yet.
Honestly, I like these early evening games.
Right
they have more
yeah,
energy.
Kind of give you a Saturday night here. Like you guys want to do anything on a Saturday night, right?
Honestly,
what plans do you have on a Saturday? Oh,
I had nothing.
Yep.
I had nothing.
Alyssa, we got to work on that.
I was folding laundry.
Ouch. Three away off the side. Didn't really catch any rim. Ball's down. Jump ball. It'll be Bearcat possession. First jump ball of the game on the alternate possessions. Bearcat basketball. 1:50 remaining here. 8-6. Bearcats.
Very exciting game that's going on.
Yeah, actually, there've been a lot of missed shots here, but a lot of high-tempo game.
Yeah.
It's not been a lot of hold the ball, pass, hold the ball, hold the ball. It's both teams want their offense, want to shoot quickly if they can get it away. They're being patient, but they want to go. Again, Columbus in that matchup zone. Bearcats really have only taken one 3-pointer.
Aspen Rusher up for a 2, and it's way short.
Yeah, I think it's actually partly tipped there, I believe. Somebody got a hand on the ball there. Oh, nice in pass. Oh, just off the tips there of number 30. Elena Bettenhorst. That was a nice inbound pass. Bettenhorst had it right there. Went off the fingers there. Bettenhorst's going to want that one back, I guarantee you.
I can guarantee it.
Yeah, 8-6, 1:14 remaining. Getting down. Oh, nice. Sebastian
Hatcher
and 2.
Beautiful in.
And 1, Kaylee Hatcher. Kaylee Hatcher with the and 1. Extends the Bearcat lead out 10-6.
There was a foul on the Discoverers in that play
Yep.
as well.
First foul of the game. I think the foul was on number 30, Batenhorst. Elena Batenhorst. We're going to go with Batenhorst.
Okay.
We're going to go with that. Again, apologize if I mess up the name. We'll do our best.
And it's
and
good.
Kaylee Hatcher, the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Bearcats stretch the lead out now. A little pressure there by Rusher. Going back to Chiva, number 32. They're going to rest out the 10 seconds. There it is. Oh, nice timeout on the court there. Head coach there was seeing there. Head coach Dave Licari was seeing right now. 10 seconds call is going to be tough. We have a timeout on the court. We're going to take it with him here. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha.
I freaking love this. I can play the graphics on the. It's
Yeah,
so nice.
see what it is? Because then you just clear the layer. because everything's everything's like layers above it. Like you're here. So if you want to, you click on it, and you go here.
I've also found that if you click and drag things on top of it gets rid of everything.
Yeah,
and that's what happened at our football game.
Yeah, you hear to clear the layers and clear layers. So that's it. So that's what they told me. Because actually start with it down here. Everything's kind of above each other. So if we want to put another layer on top, we can do that.
Big brain. Actually, they're going back. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're back here in action. Action here. Bearcats with the pressure up. And Lily Novacek
gets the ball. Passes it off to Gardner. And she passes it off to Province, who passes it off to Tatum Rusher.
Yep. Novacek trying to.
Novacek.
Yeah, Novacek trying to drive it. Oh, nice strong move and in.
Beautiful.
Lily Novacek with her second basket of the game. Sends Bearcat lead.
There's 30 seconds left to go. Bearcats lead in the first quarter from 13-6, and as Tatum brings the ball all the way back down to court, passes off to Province, who shoots up for a 2 and just barely misses it, and Novacek getting the ball back for a perfect rebound. Passes it off to Gardner. Passes off to Tatum Rusher.
Yep.
To Hatcher.
Hallie Hatcher driving in.
For a nice layup.
Kind of flipping through. 10 seconds remaining. And we have jump ball. 13-6.
Discoverer's ball.
Sorry, we had a little audio issues. I just found out we had our mic on the commercial. We left a hot mic on.
Oh, our bad.
It's okay. That happens. Hey, we're in high school. We're not perfect, are we, Alyssa?
Yeah, we are a student-run broadcasting team.
Absolutely. 7 seconds remaining. Columbus trying to get a shot off here. Tipped away. Nice job by Garner. Garner tipping that ball, not like an easy shot. 0.9 seconds remaining.
Left in the game.
0.9 seconds. How close were you? Oh, you're only 0.7 off.
I'm a little off.
0.7's not bad. 0.7. 0.9, so it's going to have to be a quick shot for the Discoverers here.
Yeah, either a quicker shot if they want. We're going off mic clock.
We're going to. Okay, something's going on. Yep. Officials kind of stopped play. All right,
Number 30 to pass it in. And that's quarter.
And that's in the first quarter here with the Bearcats. At home, leading 13-6 over the visiting Discoverers. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here for second quarter action at Kearney High School.
Okay, now we're off.
Yeah, now we're good.
Okay, Twitter. Chrome or...
Tech.
Doesn't look like... Three, two, one.
And we're back here, live action here. Again, sorry about that. We're having some audio issues here. We're trying to figure out why our microphone's not on.
We have Kirsten Gardner passing it off to Tatum Rusher, passes it off to Province. Province trying to find somebody to pass the ball to. Ball goes out of bounds, and it looks like it's the Bearcats. Carly Gakey, excuse me, passes it off. Is bringing it back in, and the ball is flying across the court. And number 32, Logan Capels goes up for, and it didn't look like it went in. And as Kirsten Gardner brings it back over, passes it off to Aspen Rusher.
Nice
up to Province, who goes for a layup.
And
it's in!
Nice job by Lily Novacek in the three-point play.
Looks like there was a foul on the Discoverers, and so Province will be shooting one.
Looks like it's on. Fouls on number 24, Jaylee Adams-Toll. That is her first foul. Second foul on Discoverers. Novacek trying to complete three-point play. Up, and it is good. Bearcats now pushing ahead, 16-6. Bearcats on a 10-0 run right now. Actually, 12-0 run. They were down at one time 6-4, up 16-6. And ball went out of bounds. She stepped out. Actually, I think the referee missed something too because a ball hit the back of the backboard.
Huh.
And if they do that, I believe that ball's out.
That doesn't happen very often.
Not very often. Might have been a tip or deflection here, but she stepped out. Oh, nice inbound pass from Garner to Sydney Province. Can't pick it up.
Novacek tries to get the rebound, but ends up going into Aspen Rusher.
Rusher.
She drives in, and she's blocked by the Discoverers.
Kind of tipped out by the Discoverers. Bring it back out here. 6:55 remaining, second quarter of action. Bearcats on a 12-0 run, 16-6 here at Kearney High School. Welcome again. Oh, nice pull-up jumper by number 20, Alyssa DeRoe. 16-8 now, Bearcats.
Aspen Rusher pitches it in. And
Rusher with a drive.
Couldn't quite make it into the basket.
Nope.
And as number 11 almost throws it halfway across the court.
Nice.
And Tatum Rusher picks it back up and is bringing it across the court again. She goes up for a layup, and it's almost in there.
Kind of spins off the wrong way there. Tatum, nice drive, though, taking to action right to him there.
Number 11 for the Discoverers trying to bring the ball against the court, but Gardner's trying to stop her and did a pretty darn good job at it.
Yeah, she did. Nice job. Oh.
And Gardner gets the ball again from the Discoverers.
Kirsten saw that play
passes off to Province and back to Gardner again.
Yep. So Gardner bringing the ball up over to kick over to Rusher. Again, Columbus is
Novacek.
No, Columbus really hasn't left that 2-3 matchup zone.
To Tatum Rusher, who goes for the three and bounces off the rim and out of bounds.
It's off Maroon.
Bearcat basketball.
5:53 remaining here in the second quarter of action.
Gardner going to bring the ball in.
Ball's going. Bearcats kind of.
Yeah,
they're kind of a little lost there on the inbounds play, and Kirsten telling them to get going. Province trying to back her out. Nice job backing up on the left-hand hook shot. Oh,
and
beautiful shot.
shot.
Sydney Province with the left hand. Nice spin move back to the left side there. Off the glass, two for Sydney Province. That is her first basket of the game. Bearcats extend lead 18-8. Province with their second, again, leading point scorer right now for the Bearcats.
I believe it's Aspen.
Is Rusher. Aspen Rusher with 7.
No.
Yep, Aspen Rusher with 7. Oh, no, she has 6. Novacek with 7.
Novacek with 7.
My bad. Three-pointer. Number 11. That was Carly Getke, the freshman, 5'3" freshman guard starting. First tray of the game for either team.
She keeps that up for her rest of her high school career. She's going to have a really successful high school basketball
nice smooth
career.
Shot there.
Resper trying to find the ball and
18-11.
passes off to Province.
18-11 Bearcats. Nice defense there by the Discoverers. Made Province kind of alter her shot. Foul. Yep, foul play. Foul on Tatum Rusher. That's her first foul. Second team foul for the Bearcats. Not a whole lot of fouls in this game so far. 2 for the Bearcats, 2 for the Discoverers. Referees kind of let them play. It hasn't really been a physical game. There's been a little bit of physicality inside, but referees letting them play.
Which in a fast-paced game like this, it's a very nice thing when the
refs
just
kind of let them flow. You know, again, they're not hacking each other. They're not beating each other up. There might be a little slapping, but, you know, both teams are going to do it as long as the referees are consistent. Nobody usually bothers with it.
As Gardner brings the ball into the key. She's trying to find somebody to pass it to. She passes it to Aspen Rusher. Drives it out and passes it off to Province. And Aspen Rusher hits it back into the back into rebound as she ends up going out of bounds.
Province tried to kick it back into her. Didn't help there. Ball bounce around. Come at Tatum Rusher.
Maddie Province driving it back up in.
Yep, that's Maddie Province. I said you could call her Tatum. Yeah, it was Maddie Province here with the ball. Garner setting the offense up. Oh.
Looks like Rusher tried to shoot, but she just got blocked by the Discoverers.
No, on the foul. Foul.
So and Rusher will be shooting 1 or shooting 2?
Shooting 2. Number 11, Carly Getke. That's her first foul. 3 fouls for the Discoverers. First one a little bit strong there, off the back iron there, no good. Bearcats again leading 18-11, 4:08 remaining in the first half of play here at Kearney High
Discoverers
School.
are bringing in a new person, number 31, Addie Duransky. Oh, she's actually back in for the Discoverers.
And Rusher missed both.
Duransky bringing the ball back up.
Those are ones fouls in the charity stripe you just don't want to miss. Oh, Tatum Rusher going for the steal, didn't quite get there. And, yeah, Maddie Province didn't like that call. Kind of give a look to the referee, but he said, nope, too bad, you're going to get a foul. Maddie Province, I believe that's her second foul. That's Maddie's second foul of the game. Third total for the Bearcats. 3 for the Bearcats, 3 for the Discoverers. Halfway through the second period of action. Nice inbound pass. Province going on the floor. And we're going to put, hold. Nope, okay. Usually on a scuffle on the floors, they kind of just let them play there, but the one referee must saw the number 30 there. Elena Batenhorst kind of grabbed. So that's Batenhorst's second foul.
Number 21, Becca Hazlett is coming in for the Discoverers as Gardner brings in the ball.
4 team fouls now for the Discoverers, 3 for the Bearcats. Still neither team really close to being in the bonus. Province pinned down the corner there, kicked it out here to Rusher.
Tatum drives it in, passes it back up to Province, and she shoots a 3, and it kicks off the stand to the basket.
Both teams kind of gone.
Her own rebound.
Yeah, both teams kind of gone cold here, and we're gonna have a timeout on the court. Timeout on the court here. 3:23 remaining here in the second quarter of action. Bearcats lead the Discoverers 18-11 in this HAC conference matchup. Glad you guys tuning in here. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha. Check, check, check. Check. And we're back here at Kearney High School.
It's a very good game of basketball tonight.
Bearcats basketball, 3:23 remaining in the half. Bearcats leading 18-11. Glad you guys are tuning in here for our sports action here. I think we got our audio issues figured out why we kept having a hot mic.
Yeah, that was a really
At least we didn't say anything really embarrassing, did we, Alyssa?
No, we were just trying to figure out our technical difficulties.
All right.
Bacchus is off the glass.
Ball bouncing around, scrum on the court.
Scrumble.
About 2 Discoverers and 2 Bearcats at the floor.
Rusher passes it back out to Province, and Province drives in, goes for a 2, and bounces off the rim. And the Discoverers bring it back to their side of the court.
Yeah. Well, we've always actually the Bearcats, usually the Bearcats will shoot some threes. I think the only 3-point attempt so far the Bearcats have been by Kirsten Garner early in this game. Otherwise than that, all Bearcats have done all their damage inside. Again, leading scorer for the Bearcats.
And the Discoverers are holding 40. Up a very good defense. So
nice hook shot there. Number 30 there, Elena Batenhorst with the 2. Little hook shot there, a la Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for your old school people watching the game. People like Alyssa, I have no idea who that guy is.
I have no idea what's going on.
You don't know who Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is?
No, I'm not.
I'm a sad person.
Novacek goes for a 3.
We just talk about 3 points.
Just barely makes it.
It was a little short there.
It just barely misses it. Discoverers bring the ball back on.
Discoverers on a 5-0 run right now to bring 18-13 with the ball. Kicking out, 3-point attempt on the way, off front iron.
And Lily Novacek grabs the ball and passes it halfway across the court to Kirsten Gardner.
Gardner 1-on-5. I think good job by Gardner by pulling that up there. Numbers weren't in her favor.
No, they were not. But knowing Kirsten, she might try every once in a while.
You know what? Kirsten's an aggressive player. I like that about Kirsten. But when it's 1-on-5, that's maybe a little too aggressive.
That's a little bit.
That's a little.
A little much.
Good job, Kirsten, for bringing it out, setting the offense back up.
Control. Tatum tries to bring the ball in, passes it back out to Gardner. She drives it back in and passes out to Province, who shoots for a 3.
That's Novacek.
Novacek.
And Rusher with a rebound. Off. Going to be off Discovers. Bearcat ball, 1:14 remaining. Bearcat still holding that 5-point lead. Line change for the Discovers. 4 in, 4 out. It's like a hockey change there.
Yeah.
In for the Bearcats, number 45, Kaylee Hatcher. Sydney Province going to take a seat in the bench here for the last 1:13, 1:14 in this first half. Bearcats getting up 18-13. Gardner for looking for something. Inside pass, Gardner to Hatcher. Nice move by Hatcher, and in. Nice move by Kaylee Hatcher.
Expect nothing less from Kaylee. She's such a good basketball player. With 1 minute left to go in before the half, ball goes out of bounds, and it looks like Bearcat basketball. Nice
job by Kaylee. Extend the lead to 20-13. 53 seconds remaining. See the Bearcats can get something going on here to extend this lead out, up by 7. Bearcats have largest lead so far has been 18-6 for the Bearcats, 12-point lead.
As Gardner brings the ball in, passes out to Tatum Rusher, back to Hatcher, to Gardner. Gardner trying to find somebody, and then going to Tatum. Tatum driving it around, back to Gardner. To Hatcher, who drives it back up in
Hatcher
for a layup.
Again. Kaylee Hatcher's having herself this last few moments here.
She's having a grand old time.
Right, I believe that's their 6th point now by Kaylee Hatcher. Nice job there, Lace. Kaylee Hatcher's 7th.
Mm-hmm.
She's now tied with Rusher for the team lead in scores. Nice job coming off the bench for Hatcher with 7 big points. 12 seconds remaining here. Bearcats up by 9. Oh, nice drive and dish for the and 1. That was number 14, Carly Getke, the freshman. That's her 5th point of the game. 9.5 remaining. Getke going to line, trying to finish this and 1 off. That's off. Novacek with the rebound, kicking out to Garner quick there, trying to get a quick shot here. Bearcats want something for the half. 4 seconds remaining, got to hurry. Got to shoot quick.
Pitches it over to Rusher and makes it.
It would have been good, but it's off the mark. Didn't get herself shot up here. All right, and it's halftime here at Kearney High School with the Bearcats leading Discovers 22-15. We're going to take a break here. We're on a halftime. We'll be back for the second half of action here at Kearney High School. Again, Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha. Check, check, check. Check. Test. test. And welcome back here to Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha. Our halftime here at Kearney High School. About 30 seconds left here. Both teams are talking over. Coach Fletcher, and our microphones are kind of going, kicking out again. There we go. And Bearcats lead 22-15 here. And going to kick it out now is our play-by-play guy. Well, he's going to do play-by-play for the boys' game. He's going to help finish. Nolan Dart. Hey, Nolan, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hey, Nolan came here. So he's going to, so Alyssa and Nolan are going to finish it off here. I'm going to go run a camera. I got some other things I'm going to do here. And they're going to finish this game off here as the Bearcats lead 22-15. Again, my name is Robert Goff. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in here. And Alyssa, Nolan, it's all yours.
So the Discoverers are bringing in the ball back onto their side of the court. Number 32 has the ball, and she's driving it in. But the Bearcat defense seems to be blocking her out. Number 20 passes to 22. And Tatum Rusher gets the ball, and she's going to drive it back down to the Bearcat side of the court. And Tatum Rusher goes full in for a layup and misses it. And it looks like the Discoverers have the ball again. Number 11 is going to bring it back onto their side of the court. And she's going to find somebody, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Good defense so far being shown in the first few seconds of the second half.
Number 20 is going to bring in the ball to number 11. 11 is going to drive it in to the Bearcat to a sea of white. Looks like there's been a foul called on number 13, Kirsten Gardner. Discoverers will bring the ball back in onto their side of the court. Number 24 passes off to number 22. She's trying to find somebody to pass it to. And passes off to number 20 on the outside of the three-point line. Tatum Rusher kind of bats the ball away and passes off to Kirsten Gardner, who's going to bring it down to the Bearcat side of the court. And Kirsten Gardner drives it in, passes it back out to Aspen Rusher. And she's dribbling around. She's passes it off to her sister, Tatum. And Tatum looks like she's going to pass it back off to Aspen, who's going to drive it over. Passes off to Kirsten Gardner. Back to Tatum. Goes for the three and just barely bounces off the rim into the Discoverer's hands.
Bearcats showing some pressure here. They're doing a really good job playing some good defense so far in the second half.
Yes, they have. Now, Nolan, if you were here for the first half of the game, this has been a very high, fast-paced game. Like, the ball has just been going everywhere. And three-pointer for the Discoverers.
Bank is open.
That was number 11, Carly Getke.
Bearcats turn it over.
Number 11, Carly Getke is going to bring the ball back into the Discoverer side of the court. She's blocked by Aspen, who Kirsten Gardner steals the ball, goes in for a layup. And it rolls around and goes straight into the basket. Great play by Kirsten.
Got the and one opportunity here. Great layup by Kirsten.
And there was a foul called on number 11, Carly Getke, for the Discoverer, so Kirsten Gardner will be shooting at the free throw line. Kisses it off the glass, and Discoverers get the ball back in hand, and they're going to bring it back down. This has been pretty common for most of the game. They're
great ball movement right there by the Discoverers. That was number 24, Jaylee Adams-Tolles. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what we've been pronouncing it as. And obviously we personally apologize if we've been getting any names wrong.
We got an and one here. Aspen Rusher will go to the line.
Aspen Rusher at the line. And a beautiful free throw.
Good. It was a good shot. Nice touch.
Discoverers are going to feel some of that Bearcat full court press as number 22 tries to find some place. Pass the ball off to number 11, Passes the ball off and makes a beautiful,
It's a pure shot right
beautiful
there.
basket. Nothing but net right there.
Yes.
Kirsten Gardner brings the ball back in for the Bearcats, passes it off to Province, shoots it up.
Travel is going to be called on Lily Novacek.
Lily Novacek. I've also been doing that a lot today as well, so please correct me when I'm wrong, Nolan.
It's all good. I got you. Oh,
Novacek
great save
just
right there by Novacek.
saved the ball. And back off to Aspen Rusher, who seems to be trying to find somebody to pass the ball to. Pass it off to Kirsten. Kirsten looked like she was just like thinking there for a second, like what to do, what to do. Let's come up with a game plan here. Discoverers knocked that ball out.
They'll stay with the Bearcats here. His last touch by the Discoverers. Spin Rusher will inbound. Garner takes the ball up.
And passes it off to Tatum, who's passed it up back off to Gardner.
Province looking to post up right now.
Passes back off to Tatum. Passes it off to Novacek. Passes it off to Rusher. Drives it back in. Passes it off to Province. Province for the three. And it's good!
Great shot. Good ball movement. Overall, a great possession for the Bearcats right there.
We have not been getting a lot of three-pointers.
Another steal here.
Oh, good steal by Tatum. Passes back off to Kirsten, who chucks it across the court to Province, and Province pitches it up, but just can't quite get in there.
Gardner will get the rebound.
Barely grabs the ball.
Bearcats showing great hustle and great defense. Oh, step back three. Ooh.
She was a bit to the left. Sorry, I had to think about my directions right there.
Shot missed everything, but that's okay. It happens.
It happens. Discover's trying to find somebody to get the ball back into.
Ooh. The kick ball violation here. Looks like it's going to go against Gardner. Bearcats really are playing fantastic defense. They're going to the ball, they're around the ball, and they're getting their hands on it and disrupting passes. You love to see it as a Bearcat fan.
We love a game like this where you can definitely tell it is a non-boring game. It's not dribble, dribble, pass, like the rowdy cheer that we always do. Rusher passes it off to her sister. Rusher for the three. Caught by Novacek.
Novacek will go to the line to shoot two here. Oh, never mind. It's an offensive foul. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yes, offensive foul.
On the Bearcats, so the Discoverers will bring the ball in. Number 31 passes it off to 11. Passes it off to number 20. And number 31 catches the ball, drives it all the way up to the court.
Novacek steals the ball. Aspen Rusher will take it up. Hesitates, drives in, knocks down the layup.
And a beautiful two-pointer.
32-22 in favor of the Bearcats. And a timeout will be called here by the Discoverers.
And we'll take it with them. There's 3 minutes and 24 seconds left in the game. Bearcats lead 32-22. We'll be right back. This is Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. Oh my God, I am doing awful with the clock.
Wait, do we?
And we're back for this wonderful, very fast-paced game that's going on between the Kearney Bearcats and the Columbus Discoverers. The Discoverers right now have the ball.
Gonna inbound it. This full court press is working very, very well for the Bearcats. Case in point right there.
Maddie Province goes up for a layup and beautiful shot.
And we're gonna have a carry right here called on the Discoverers.
Bearcat basketball. Gardner gonna take the ball in.
Looking
back all the way back. Excuse me, all the way back up to Maddie Province. Passes it off to Aspen Rusher. Up to Gardner, who goes for the three and bounces it off the rim in the glass.
Scuffed for the rebound. Oh!
Just barely made it. Just barely made it by Novacek.
Lily Novacek will. And Novacek will go to the line here to shoot two. Now, I was only here for half the game, but the Bearcats are playing very, very well. Good defense as Novacek hits the free throw. Great defense, great offense, and the defense has turned into offense.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of turnovers that the Discoverers have given up to the Bearcats, and the Bearcats have turned those into points. And if you win the turnover battle in any sport, basketball, football, you're more than likely going to win. And the Bearcats are doing an excellent job of winning the turnover game.
Novacek missed her second free throw, and the Discoverers managed to catch it. Looks like there's a
double dribble called. Well, double dribble or travel, I couldn't quite tell right there.
And in for the Bearcats, number 45, Kaylee Hatcher. She has been doing very, very well this game. I cannot believe it. It has been an amazing game just to see it.
Aspen Rusher looking to drive. No, pass back out to Gardner. Gardner looking around, passes it out to Province. Province passes it to Hatcher. Hatcher for three. Bang!
I apologize, folks. I'm still getting used to our new setup.
And stolen by Province. Rusher takes it in. He's going to drive in.
There we go.
She was fouled.
I apologize, folks.
She was hit on the ground, and they did not call a foul. She must have tripped. But the ball will stay with the Bearcats.
2:18 left in the third quarter. Bearcats lead 38-22.
And a timeout here will be called.
And we're going to take it with them.
Columbus will call this timeout.
This is Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. I was clearing. And as the timeout comes back in, we're back at it again. And looks like it's going to be a Bearcat basketball. Gardner's at the...
Gardner will inbound.
Thank you. That's it up to Aspen Rusher, and there's a scuffle on the floor for the ball.
Discover's looking to get a basket here in transition. And it's going to be...
Blocked off by Tatum Rusher, I believe.
No, that was Madison Province, but they're going to call a foul on her. That looked pretty clean to me, but...
Hey, you always got to trust the refs in this one. Because they've been calling a pretty fair game so far.
Emily Wellman will go to the line here to shoot two.
There has not been a lot of free throws happening this game. So far, I think this is probably about the fifth free throw that has happened, which is very rare in a game of basketball.
Wellman. And both shots, that one gets the shooter's touch and rolls in. So she converts 1 for 2 on the free throws. Gardner will take the ball up. Gets a screen from Rusher. Pass it to Hatcher. Hatcher looks to shoot. No, she passes
Back
it
to
out.
Gardner and up to Tatum Rusher. Tatum drives
Rusher
in
will
to the
drive
key,
in.
up for a layup, and it's beautiful.
Great basket right there by the Bearcats.
Number 32 for the Discoverers is bringing the ball back in, passes it back out to number 20. And
They're
there's
gonna
a travel call
travel
right
here
there.
on the Discoverers.
Rusher's going to bring the ball in bounds and pass it off to Gardner, who's going to take the ball back in.
Some substitutions coming in for the Discoverers, so it appears. And Gardner will take the ball up. Pass it to Rusher. Rusher will drive in. Hatcher.
Up to Hatcher and to Gardner. Up to Province, up to Rusher.
Rusher will drive in, and no good. Good defense right there by the
Discoverers. She just kind of ran
Discoverers.
into somebody and it just blocked her shot.
Good defense right there by the Discoverers.
Number 22 for the Discoverers, trying to find somebody to pass the ball to. Number 31 catches it. Up to number 11. Here's also Searchin. Up to number 31, who goes up for a 2.
That's no good.
And
Rebounded by Rusher. Rusher has an open court in front of her. She's going to look to lay this
She
in.
is sprinting.
And she's going to be fouled on the shot. So she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. And the Bearcats are doing a very good job getting in transition off the rebound and getting down court to get those easy buckets. And they were fouled right there. But free throws, got to hit some from the charity stripe as Rusher peers one right into the back of the net right there.
And we're going to have some Bearcat substitutions. Number 33, Sydney Province, and number 40, Lily Novacek, coming back in. And that's a good one right there.
Rusher has a good shot at the free throw from the free throw line. Wellman will bring it up. Passes it to... Oh! Swatted away from by Tatum Rusher.
Into Kevin Matson's arms.
Kevin Matson sitting in his usual position as he would for
Any other old basketball game. But
Ah.
unfortunately, we don't have our Rowdy section here tonight, so he's just kind of sit back and observing. And we do really miss everybody being here, but because of the coronavirus, we can't really be doing a lot. And we're so happy to have this. This is...
Oh, good move right there, but an air ball right there by the Discoverers.
Novacek passes it off to Province, who's going to bring the ball down court.
Bearcats kind of slowing down right now, waiting for the offense to develop here.
Well, I think they're probably going to try and run the
calling-
clock just a little bit because they're pretty far ahead. So
They're calling the play right now. Province. Passes it to Hatcher. Hatcher.
off to
Passes it to
Province,
Sydney Province.
to Hatcher, to Novacek. Novacek to
And
tried to get to Province, but
and
blocked by 3 Discoverers.
They're going to call a travel here on the Discoverers.
And with 2.3 seconds left in the game, left in the third quarter, there's no room for error if they want to get something in.
Substitution here for the Discoverers. Number 32
Logan Capels.
coming in for the
Maddie Province bringing the ball in bounds up to Tatum Rusher, who's going to shoot for the 3. And there goes the clock on the third quarter. And as we head into the fourth, the Bearcats are leading the Discoverers 42-23. And they're going to take a quick break, and we're going to take it with them. This is Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. And we're back on this lovely, lovely basketball game that's happening right now between the Columbus Discoverers and the Kearney High Bearcats. Discoverers right now have the ball. Number 10
Taylor Braun
is bringing up in the ball. It passes off to number 22. And she looks like she's trying to find somebody and passes off to number 32. Number 32 trying to find somebody and going for number 20.
Rusher steals it, but it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Discoverers. The Bearcats not letting up on the defensive intensity. Number 10, Taylor Braun, looking to do something with the ball. Passes it out to number 22.
Number 30 who goes in for a 2, and it's good.
Kirsten Gardner.
Gonna bring the ball back onto the Bearcat side of the court. Looks like the Discoverers are getting set and planted for this fourth quarter. Passes it off to Aspen Rusher, up to Province. Back to Rusher, who drives it up to Novacek. Up to Tatum Rusher. And looks like there's a travel call on
the Bearcats. I think it was called on Rusher right there. So the Discoverers trying to get some points here to try to shrink this lead a little bit, but the Bearcats playing good defense, so we'll see how this goes. Pulls up, no good. And blocked by Province.
And
Great
caught by Tatum
play.
Rusher, who passes it, chucks it actually to Kirsten Gardner. Passes it off to Aspen Rusher, excuse me. He drives it around looking for somebody. Passes it off to Lily Novacek. Up to Tatum Rusher, to Gardner, to Sydney Province. And caught by Aspen Rusher after a little scuffle on the floor.
Good job by Tatum getting the ball out of the scuffle so to avoid a jump ball or travel. Great IQ play right there.
Mm-hmm.
Gardner will inbound. Pass it to Province. Province. Pass it to Rusher. Rusher. And Province will post up. And she goes around and converts, but she'll be called for a travel.
So when they're called for a travel or something like that, I'm just asking for a friend here, but the points do not.
They do not, no.
They do not come in to the conversion. Interesting.
The Bearcats really not letting up, giving no breathing room to the Discoverers right now.
Even though they're quite ahead right now from 42 to 25 for the Bearcats, they are not going to let up an inch. Because they know and have learned from experience that when you give them an inch, they'll run a mile. Number 30 for the Discoverers, bringing it up back in to number 11, who drives it up and misses it. And there was a lot of fumbling for the ball for the layup there, but it's initially caught by number 32.
It's a good cut right there by, I think that was number 22 for the number 23. No, it's number 22 for the Discoverers, Ellie Thompson. But the ball will be turned over, and the Bearcats will take over.
As Kirsten Gardner brings the ball into the Bearcat side of the court. Kirsten drives it in, passes it back up to Aspen Rusher. Up to Tatum.
Tatum.
Goes for the 3, and it just scoops in and scoops out.
And Novacek converts on the and one opportunity. She'll go to the line to make it a 3-point play. Great finish by Novacek. Novacek has 10 points on the game.
So far, this has been a really, really good game, but I'm seeing a lot more free throws happening consistently in the second half than I am in the first half, so which is very interesting. Novacek up for the free throw, and it's a beautiful one.
45-25 in favor of the Bearcats. The ball goes off of Rusher's hands and it's going to go out of bounds.
Discoverer basketball. Number 20 for the Discoverers. Alyssa Duro is going to bring the ball inbounds to number 10.
Taylor Braun looking to
Pass it up to number
Pass it to
32, who drives
32.
it in to the key, and for a beautiful layup.
That was
Nope.
Logan Capels there on the bucket. Gardner dribbles the ball, passes it to Aspen Rusher. And Rusher looking to pass. She passes it to Province, passes it to Gardner. Gardner passes it across the court to Aspen Rusher. And Novacek looking to post up. She goes around and no good. And there's a scuffle for the ball. And
it's grabbed
Rusher,
by Tatum and pitches it to her
Rusher
sister. Aspen drives it in, back up to Gardner, who's looking for somebody, passes it in to Province. And Province tries to pitch it in.
That was Novacek, and she's going to go to the line. Novacek will shoot 2 here. First one off the front iron, no good.
And in for the Bearcats, number 45, Kaylee Hatcher.
Novacek ready to shoot the second shot. And that one does not go in, so she goes 0 for 2 from the line. Discovers. We're going to put some points on the board here.
Number 11's looking for somebody to get the ball to, and she loses control
Aspen
of
Rusher
it.
was smothering.
And it's out of bounds, just Bearcat basketball.
Yep. Great defense once again by the Bearcats. It's been a consistency throughout the second half and throughout the game. And Gardner will take the ball up. Rusher cuts the basket. Hatcher has the ball, passes it out to Province. Province passes it to Novacek. Novacek will post up. She goes up with it, doesn't get the basket, and
tries to catch it. But the Discoverers are just too quick. Number 14 for the Discoverers has the ball, passes to number 24.
That was number
Beautiful
24.
Addie Crudon?
Is it? No, I believe, is that Jaylee Adams Tolles, I believe that is.
Yes, thank you. I'm
All
sorry.
Right. Novacek. No good. She's gonna go back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws.
And the Discovery fans are not happy with that call.
Novacek's done a good job working their way into the post to get those buckets inside. Here she is to shoot 2. And off the back iron, no good. Substitutions coming in for the Discoverers.
Number 21, Becca Hazlett. Hazlett, thank you.
We apologize if we mispronounce that. And Novacek hits the second free throw. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Bearcats once again not letting up that full court press. That's the number 22.
Number 21. Back to number 11. Number 14. Number 21. Back to 14.
Bearcats are not letting much ball movement inside. See number 23 trying to post up. The ball will go out, and it will go to the Bearcats. Bearcats just playing fantastic defense. Like, there's not much more I can say.
With 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter, there is not a room for breathing in this game. This has been a very, very good game. And stay tuned for the boys' game that is happening right after this as well. And Tatum Rusher has the ball right now, passes it off to Maddie Province. Province pitches it in to Sydney Province.
Province converts on the bucket. That is her 7th point of the game.
Number 11 for the Discoverers is going to bring it in.
Number 21. That looks like it was.
And a beautiful three-pointer
right from Becca Hazlett. We're not
Hazlett.
quite sure.
I think it's Hazlett.
I think it's Hazlett too. But if we're told otherwise, we apologize if we've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. It's one thing about broadcasting. You're super scared you're going to butcher somebody's name.
Yeah. Well, it's a risk we take. Gardner has the ball right now, looking for somebody to pass it to. She drives it in instead and pitches it out to Tatum Rescher, who tries to patch it to Haley Thatcher. Maddie Province goes in.
Kaylee Hatcher. And you're going to have
foul on the Bearcats. On Sydney Province, and that's going to be her first foul of the entire game.
It's been a clean game played by the Bearcats as well.
There's only been 3 fouls for the Bearcats and 8 fouls for the Discoverers this half, which is extremely impressive.
3 fouls this half. Right. Good defense, Gardner. Oh, and the ball is loose. It's going to be picked up by Hatcher. No, it's going to be a jump ball here. It's going to go to the Bearcats. Gardner.
I'm going to take the ball on to the Bearcat side of the court. That's off to Maddie Province.
Hatcher will pull, fire, no good. Way over the basket. And
that
is out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats. So Bearcats will keep possession here. Okay. All right. Maddie Province will inbound the ball here. Pass it to Hatcher. Hatcher throws it up and knocks it down.
For 50 to
that is her
31 for the Bearcats.
She has 12 points on the game. Great game by Hatcher.
Oh, and we have a brand new Bearcat in for this game with number 22.
22, Brooke Barth. So Barth will guard the inbound here.
The Discoverers are trying to figure out what to do from the Bearcat defense side of things.
Rusher will get the board.
And Barth is going to bring the
ball
down.
That was Brooke Barth. And
number 41 is also in for the Bearcats.
That is number 41.
Hayden Skeen. As the Discoverers bring the ball back onto their side of the court, number 11 passes it to 14 to 24, who goes up for a 3, and it kisses off the glass.
Rebounded by Hannah Harrion right there. And
number 22 for the Bearcats is going to bring it up to number 21. There's a whole line change for the Bearcats right now.
Province. You're going with a little bit of a younger lineup here.
I mean, well, Nolan, when you're up almost 19 points in the game and there's 42 seconds left on the board,
you got to give some minutes to the youngins. All right. So
Maddie Province is going to inbound the ball here.
The underclassmen getting their minutes in right here.
Up to Haley Thatcher.
Well, not all underclassmen, but Arian passes it in. Hatcher. And no good. It's going to be rebounded by number 30. That was Peyton Bowes.
Province
bucket right there.
Brings the ball back up. Number 21 for the Bearcats. Hannah Herring is going to catch the ball right there.
Barth takes the ball, passes it to, that was, okay. Barth has the ball, passes to Hatcher. Hatcher. And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The Bearcats win 50-33 over the Columbus Discoverers here.
This has been a fantastic game to watch, and actually stick around. We're going to have the boys basketball game happening in just a few minutes here. So if you guys would like to hear more of Nolan and me, Nolan will be calling play-by-play, and I'll be color assisting with him. We're going to be having the boys line up for the Kearney Bearcats, and the Columbus Discover is going to go on. And
if you guys are going to head out, I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for watching.
And if you guys are going to tune out, we wish you guys a very happy holidays and thank you very much for joining us. This is Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank.